Man, Mackenzie, I love pudding.
I bet you wouldn't love it if a mind flayer experimented on it.
What's going on? Baron here with Mackenzie from the Blue Dragon Guild. In this episode of Monster of the Month, we are going to be talking about the Oblex. The Oblex is a brand new monster introduced in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition in Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes.
Oblex are creatures that mind flayers had experimented on, whether they were slimes or jellies or pudding type infestations down in the Underdark. Basically, they have the ability to feed on thoughts and memories. The sharper the mind, the better the meal for these creatures. They hunt with intelligent targets such as wizards and spellcasters because, they need that more brain power to feed on. Kind of a resemblance of a zombie, but not to be confused.
Yep.
They also do not require any sleep whatsoever, so they're constantly on the attack of a continuous mind.
As any experienced DM or player can tell you, oozes and slimes, jellies, they're not something to take lightly.
You never know when they're there until it's too late.
Yep. There's 3 different types of Oblexes that you'll find in Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes. There's the Oblex Spawn, the Adult Oblex, and the Elder Oblex. The Oblex Spawn is a tiny ooze, and it has a weakness to fire. If the Oblex takes fire damage, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the end of its next turn. So you're not allowed to metagame this,
Right.
but fire will help you out a lot when fighting one of these.
An Oblex spawn comes from an adult one that has broken off to actually start to devour more things by itself and almost kind of produce to become another adult.
Mm-hmm.
I saw in here the difference of it is the adults and elders, from what they've actually eaten or consumed, they can turn into a form of that creature that they've taken over time. But spawns cannot, but that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. In one of the games ran by Chris, we actually went up against, I believe it was an adult Oblex.
Oh, okay.
We entered into this kingdom, and we were supposed to meet up with one of the, I think it was the princess or the queen. I can't quite remember the details. Mm-hmm. But we got there, we talked to them, and we all kind of felt like something was off, something was wrong. Come to find out later, it was an Oblex. The Oblex takes over a person's identity, their memories, through its ability Sulphurous Impersonation. It also has the ability Eat Memories. The Oblex targets one creature it can see within 5 feet of it. That target must succeed on a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw, or they take 8d10 psychic damage and become memory drained until it finishes a short or long rest, or until it benefits from the Greater Restoration or Heal spell.
The Oblex challenge rating for the spawn is 1/4, so you can throw a couple of them out as they are to come. The adult is a 5, and the elder is a 10, so it gets pretty high up there as you go along, which is cool to see. I mean, maybe you could have an adult there, and they have some of the spawns that they're trying to get their lives started, and be like, okay, well, this will be a first meal for those, as I've already broken off. So it'd be good to mix them together.
It's something that you can build up to. So your players may not realize that it's a Oblex spawn in the beginning, and they keep getting sent out on a quest by this noble, and finally when they get to meet the noble, it's actually one of the Oblexes that has taken over their identity, taken over their memories.
I like that.
Be a nice plot twist on them.
Mm-hmm. So you run into an Oblex while you're out in playing. Mm-hmm. The spawns, they don't have any language that they know, because they're just starting. It's like a child.
They're base level oozes.
Right, they're just learning. As it goes, I noticed the adult has common, which is normal, plus 2 languages. You get to the elder, and it's 6 plus common. So it knows 7 languages. It's probably because over time it's devoured all these things. And to fit into the creature more, to be like, I'm going to change into this, it's going to know those other languages.
Oh, absolutely,
which is crazy to know.
If you've ever used an Oblex in your games, or ran into one as a player, tell us about it down in the comments below. If you never want to miss a D&D video, hit the subscribe button and click the little bell to always get the notification for when we upload a new video. And until next time, keep the dice rolling.